Hello everyone, we're back for more Ark Nova. Today we try to get a bit higher again. Let's see what we can achieve. Something closer to the top 1000 would be nice. Or again 1700, but let's do small steps. Predators, Asia, Hollywood Hills, so we definitely want to sponsor for sure. Yeah, Hollywood Hills. Always a bit lucky. X token SOs probably still. They get a sponsor, but yeah, they want something else anyway. So I need to remember to connect to my rocks again. I like these two sponsors. From the animals, not that much. Our SOS is very low, which is bad for X token SOs and um, for getting a project uni. What do we even keep here? Maybe the macaw is a kind of okayish animal for income. Maybe release of patents. I'm not too inclined to keep any of the others. Sponsored zoo is at least good. Hippo, I think it's these. But not the best starting hand. Adventure Playground is nice for sure. Let's see if we want to... We also could have kept reptiles for trading, but we can do the same with release of patents. I'm not too attached to it yet. Not much for projects either. So what do they do? Predator Uni or to Rep Uni? Let's hope they don't have aquarium or something. No snappable sponsor. Where do we want to start? More in the middle? But here we have a bit more to see. And we need cards anyway, so we can play our sponsor over the card draw. And the sponsor, let's first see what we get from the deck. That's very good. With Predecessor as a project, that's very good. Sea Lion is okay. That's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. We could build a 3-size, play the Sea Lion as first animal, take Predator Uni. They have the expert in herbivores. I like our hand a bit more now. I should have maybe thought a bit more about placement for the hyena compound. It's the other shape, the other way around. Yeah, I should have placed the 3-size like this. Yeah, that would have been much smoother. We can draw cards, but do we want to draw cards? We have so many. And we want to kind of play a bit more sponsors. We will get one from the Predator Uni as well, so let's take an X token. Yeah, the placement of the 3-size was not smart at all. They want a longer round as well. Predator Uni helps us to get one more from the seal. Also, now we could almost go for 5. Do we want to play the hyena compound before? Probably, even though we butcher our whole map. Expert on Asia is very good for them. Let's first see what we hunt. Gondor. Could be something like this, so we have a 3 size here at least. Is this smarter? Doesn't look better. I think this looks clean enough for now. Let's see what they do. They have a 4 size. They could have the macaw, but no, I don't think so. A rhino first animal. Okay. That's something. But now they're a bit out of things to do. They don't have many cards. Yeah, but the placement of the 3 size still bothers me, so should have made it. Yeah, something to remember for next time. They're not sure what to mark. Just don't. Let's see what we hunt here. Age animal is nice, but I think I'd like to go for more reef animals. The kiosk could be okay here. They have the same idea. And then next turn we play arcade. I think the kiosk could be good, actually. We want to get built down anyway. Will they build another pavilion? This feels a bit wrong. Do we want to snap the wolf? Could be good for us anyway. What do we want to keep? So it will generate some more income. Yeah, our income is quite nice, so we will have enough for cougar if we build our 3 size here or up there. The owl. They snap the owl. What do we want to keep? Maybe hawkfish, cougar, and snap the wolf. It's not the worst. Could be upside with release. Soon I will say always draw from the deck. Probably. Communicator. Are we going for 4 predators or not? I think we want to. If this makes some kind of difference, so I think it's the right decision. Communicator would be nice. We can get it with the project afterwards. Let's see what we hunt here. Macaque feels kinda nice. This is also good, but we can't keep it, of course, with the with hunting animals. But this is nice. So we do 4 preds, maybe snap communicator, a moose. So they might have 4 predators as a project. They can break next move. So we do project. Snap communicator feels okay. We get the X token back anyway. And maybe in break we can snap something like federal grants also. Chameleon. So good with Asia. Do we want to break or do we want to play the communicator? We could do both by getting rid of something. We break there ×2, probably correct. Feels a bit bad to get rid of the wolf or the hawkfish or the macaque. Maybe the macaque is the least interesting one. Or we just... We need to discard one anyway, so might as well. Maybe the wolf is a bit of bait, but it's already 9 points. A hunt. We find something. Now we can snap federal grants or the chameleon. The chameleon is nice for a project, but we can see about that. We want more sponsors to play. What do we want next? Maybe a uni, rep uni or something. The refi is kind of nice. We can snap it. If they break, so be it. They didn't use their worker either. Now we can build a 2-size aquarium over the H or something. I don't feel like they will break anyway, for now. That's not so useful. It would be good for them. Native farm is a bit interesting. Expert in predators. Okay. And we first play our animals and then do a source. But I'd like to upgrade animals before we use it. That misses out on an X token. But I guess that's okay. With the pavilion we can get the last age. They have 2 predators now, okay. And a lot of money as well. They get a vulture, which is good for Asia. So play animals, play sponsors, maybe play as well the expert in small. After we cover it, these cost less, so we might as well. What do we want to upgrade? Maybe a source. We want to use it. We are a bit rich. We will get more pavilion, more income here, which is kind of nice. They generate a good amount of abilities already. We could have done it the other way around, but I wanted the 2 pavilions. I think it's more impactful than the Venom. I feel like I would butcher my map too much. I want some large enclosures. So I won't do it. No, native farm is quite good. Okay, I can agree. So this costs 4 and 3, so we need 8. 4 and 3 is 7. I should be able to calculate that. So we can spend 1 X token for it. Now we can grab a partner zoo, probably Asia. Okay, they don't build for native farm at least. And get 3 pavilions probably. Donation is nice since we reduce it by our X tokens. We can get some more X tokens here. We don't have much space in the zoo anymore, so we need to be a bit careful. Native farm for 3. They have a lot of endgame shields there. We did not collect that many yet, so we draw from the deck, I think. Sure, this is a reef. Not a reef, a sea animal, but a bit meh. I like this more. Native lizards. Unfortunately, is not playable anymore. So we could build a 5 size. What do we keep? Can't play all of these big guys anyway. We need some more small animals. But even then it's a bit hard. And we definitely need a large aquarium. Do we want to build a large aquarium here and the 5 size there? But then we're missing out a bit on... What is the smartest? Does not make a huge difference, I think. We're banking a bit on the fact that we find the sea animals. But we can break next and then get something like the shark. Even though it blocks almost everything. Let's hope there's no wave. These never get played. These never get played neither, but we'll see. Landscape Gardener is also quite good. But I feel like we need animals. What? Bison, okay. Maybe we need to play both. Even though we don't get much out of it. Okay. They snap it. Probably makes sense. Playing only one animal feels a bit... Okay, they have another project, which is a bit annoying. And they have their... They have probably 5 Europe or something, I would assume. Do we play the shark now? Build a 2 size to play Diagama as well, but could get another partner zoo. But this does not do much for us. Upgrading cards, of course. Which is also some kind of useful. We could get to rep and... We could get to rep and partner zoo. Which one is good? Probably... the hippo is out. The macaw is out. Australia gives us some rebates. Europe might give us some rebates. Now we could consider playing the landscape gardener from range if they don't pick it up. They might. Yeah, we are missing quite some points still. But landscape gardener could give us some needed points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, okay, they decide against. Maybe they built it so they can pick it up. Okay, they get an H, the first H, vet, which is good. Do we want to draw cards first? Maybe we draw it so we don't have to play it from range. So we definitely draw this one up. Publications, also very nice. Also very good draws. Very good draws. So we definitely get to force the animals. The tunnel would also be awesome. So we play animals, I guess. It's not the best shark attack, I know. But it's still okay. This is how it works. I don't know if I ever played it, to be honest. Porcupine could be interesting. Some small animal to play. Fowlfish is nice, so we can clever down Build. Some kind of constriction would be brutal. But now we can play publications and landscape gardener. But I feel like they have some kind of... That's a good animal for them. But they don't have that many cards in hand. Let's see if they pouch. The res. That's not as useful for them. They don't do much with it. Do we play underwater tunnel? Probably. Might be more useful for now. This we can play later. How much is it? 3 and 3, so it's 6. Yeah, let's do that. We're not rich enough. Even with the... Okay. Then maybe we play the landscape gardener, so it's 3 plus 5, so it's 8. But then we are still a bit... it's okay. I think it's okay. We can donate while doing the project. Zooplankton, a bit interesting. Aquatic, a bit interesting, but we can't do it anyway. So they will do 5 Herbies or 5 Europe, I assume, with their Rhino project they got from the beginning. No, I guess that makes sense. They get the ×2 or 3 size. We don't even really want the 3 size. They get 5 money. Or is it from here? No, they got 5 money here. They didn't choose the ignore requirements. But they only have 1 card in hand. This is good. The question is a bit, do we want do the project now or wait for one more sea animal to be played? It's a 3-point different, but the sea animal is not that good anyway. I think we do the sea animal project now. Get 2 size reward. They got partner zoo and an extra worker. Okay. We definitely want to keep sponsored zoo. Favorite zoo is not too shabby either. But I think sponsored zoo is quite nice. We only need 1 sponsor for the next and we want to play it anyway. So I don't think we want the 3 size. Clever build down for now. So we could pick up the aquatic project. We don't have a project for the eagle, but is the eagle actually getting played? Remains a bit of the question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points for the landscape gardener. So we had 76. Wolf would be 10. But aquatic is at least the next project. The only thing is I don't know what we want to keep. Let's still draw cards. Probably take the test devil and the aquatic. small animals. We have 1, 2, 3. Also kind of nice. Which one goes? Definitely the flamingo. It could have had a place up here, I think. But that's okay. I guess they will break. What do we keep? The test devil as a good small animal. Landscape gardener for sure. Meerkat then. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can keep one native here and one here, so they have 2 endgames in native. They have this endgame. We could break and play the landscape gardener. Then we can keep something else. Okay, they destroy one native endgame. I don't agree. They still do. That's good for us. We only have predators and sea animals, so and this will continue a bit. 1, 2, 3 small animals, 4. We could get to 5. How many do they have? 4 as well. So maybe we can keep aquatic. Find one more tag. Sea animals. Small animals is probably a bit more likely. Let's build a pavilion. This can go up here. It does not matter much. We built the 5 size here, maybe a 3. It does not matter much, I think. Yeah. What do we keep? Probably the eagle. How much do we need? 24. The eagle is probably faster, although the wolf is kinda a lot of points. We don't have a good project anyway. So maybe I prefer the wolf over the eagle here, which might be wrong. I think the red panda is probably the best here. So the wolf is, so this is 6, and the wolf is then 11, so 17. We had 93. Do the project with donation. Maybe we just play the 2 small animals anyway. And don't bother building. So this would be 6 points, 12 points. So we're at 88. Project 97, donation, and get this with 2 extra rep. I'm sure we can finish in 2. So since we don't build anyway, let's draw one from the deck. But this destroyed our streak of only playing predators and sea animals. We won't have time to play it anyway. We got, yeah. Ooh, the lion. medical breakthrough. It's a hunt. No, I'm confused. The line is so many points, but I don't think it satisfies. It justifies to do another action for building. Okay, they have the bold eagle. How about endgames? We get 3 here. We get 3 here. Which is it? We should get some here. We get this one. Yeah. We have quite some good endgames as well. They don't have this yet. They only played the eagle. Oh no, they played the octopus. Okay. Do they have a project? Yeah, they have 2 Asia, but that does not do much for them. Not enough for them. So we do project. 2 rep is not doing much. But I guess that's still okay. Take last worker or the partner zoo, which take partner zoo gives the last worker, but not the partner zoo bonus, since we're missing 1 X token. Okay, they have the herbivore management. They don't have much space in their zoo either. 1 endgame for native farm. Let's first take the rep, see if we can get something. No project, so small animals should be the best. To maybe take Africa if they have something like international zoo. Yeah, we never found the time to build a large enclosure for either the eagle or the wolf, but we got so many points through sponsors that, like with the landscape gardener, not so many, but some points with landscape gardener and the tunnel and arcades, playgrounds. Good points with all the predators. Full sponsored zoo, so definitely the right choice to keep it, but that was clear when we had to choose. So I guess a nice victory. I'm not sure how many points it will give us and how well it was actually played, but at least it's a victory again. I take at the moment with me playing not quite good, I take every victory, at least some points. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought about certain decisions, like not keeping the eagle. I wouldn't have played it anyway, so I don't know. Yeah. How is the actions? Not that many animals action this game. A lot of sponsors and associations actions, which is a bit normal on Hollywood Hills, I guess. Getting extra actions. We didn't have many projects. We had a good start with predators, but then missing out a bit on everything else. Almost only played sea animals and predators. Yeah. But the panda was a nice find in the end to finish quite quickly. So, enjoy the rest of your day. See you next time. Bye bye.